This episode of Medium Duty at Large is sponsored by the Auto Value Bumper to Bumper and All Pro Truck Parts commercial vehicle and heavy duty program, your nationwide network for parts and service. Service is the difference. We get it.
Welcome back to Medium Duty at Large. Today, we're at Ram's Ride and Drive event for their new line of heavy-duty pickups. This started, though, a week ago in Indianapolis for Work Truck Week, where they made the announcement of the new line, the new engine offerings, all the new technology. But words are one thing. We're in Laughlin, Nevada for some action. Okay, so rock crawling isn't really suited to commercial fleet operations, or at least we hope you don't find yourself in these situations in work trucks. But I wasn't gonna miss my chance to take in the view. As they say, when in Ram. But the real testing ground, and what we came to Laughlin for, is the Davis Dam grade. This stretch of highway in Arizona is part of an official SAE standard. Trucks must make it up 11 miles of 5 to 6% incline at over 100 degrees Fahrenheit ambient temperature, towing at max capacity with the AC on full blast. Trucks must hold 40 miles an hour uphill without overheating or triggering any warnings. If they can make it there, they've got a good shot at making it anywhere. I started with a Ram 2500 Tradesman, powered by the 6.4-liter gas Hemi V8 and paired with the TorqueFlite 8-speed transmission. We weren't anywhere near the truck's max capacity, but with 8,450 pounds behind us, it was still a solid proving ground.
So this Tradesman truck is a pretty good example of what we would expect our fleet customers to be using for their vocation and their needs.
With me for the test was Dave Sowers, Director of Ram Professional Operations.
You're going to get a feel for how this truck can perform.
Yeah, I'm barely putting any pressure on the pedal and we're just cruising along right now. Accelerating doesn't take much.
Even in a base level spec, the 2500 Tradesman was built with capability in mind. And for drivers who may not tow every day, a smoother experience matters.
It's also important to have a towing experience that is confident for people who might not be experienced in towing. So very frequently, businesses and fleets are hiring people for one set of skills that's not necessarily trailer towing, but driving a company vehicle and potentially towing with that company vehicle is part of their job responsibilities. So we need to make that as confident and safe as we can.
But the real highlight was the 3500 Dually running the new high output diesel. With 1,075 pound-feet of torque now standard across the lineup and a reworked 8-speed HD automatic, the Cummins-powered truck climbed the Davis Dam grade without breaking a sweat.
This trailer tow with this trailer going over the top and back that's the pinnacle demonstration we have for you.
Even though it's not part of the SAE test, safely going back down the grade with a load behind you is just as important as going up.
The sophistication of the engine control strategy and the transmission control will work together to control the speed. And we don't use all one or all the other.
Even with 19,000 pounds on a gooseneck behind us, we use cruise control to manage our speed and let the exhaust brake and smart transmission do the rest.
So now we drop from 60 to 55, again on the steep grade, and the truck is handling.
Yeah.
You have not applied the brake pedal to do that. That was all done with the diesel exhaust brake. You can see the pulse width here was a little bit longer to hold that back.
Wow.
Not every fleet hauls those weights through the mountains. But the Davis Dam is a benchmark for a reason. It requires every truck to perform. Ram's diesel lineup passed easily with both power and, more importantly, control. For fleets that need something customized and specialized to get the job done, I also spent time in one of Ram's chassis cab trucks. Not on the grade, but still valuable for understanding how Ram's commercial lineup handles with a load.
I don't feel out of place here. I feel totally in control going down hills, up hills, with however many thousands of pounds of food we have in the back. No problems at all.
For the record, it was a ton of dog food. Actually, slightly more than a ton of Cockadoodle Chew donated by BarkBox. Ram later donated it, along with the 1,000 pounds hidden in each of the trucks we drove from the Las Vegas airport to animal shelters. Ram's heavy-duty lineup covers a lot of ground. From the off-road ready Power Wagon to the upfit-friendly 3500 chassis cab, and from gas-powered simplicity to the newly updated high-output Cummins diesel, there's a solution for just about every use case. New 8-speed transmissions are now standard across the lineup, and 2025 brings more power, better control, and smarter integration across the board.
Truly some very capable trucks that we've seen today, both on and off-road. This one also very spacious, fits a crew of 6, and I'm not a particularly small person, but I've got plenty of room, as you can see. Decked out in leather, this might be more of the boss's truck than the work truck, but just another showpiece here at the Ram Ride and Drive event. And I would like to thank those fine folks for having fleet equipment out, and I want to thank you for watching Medium Duty at Large, see what they have on offer. We'll see you next time.